Es Alicia. Waiting in the room.
You've discovered Agamemnon's.
So...
Now is relative. With this
she will now.
Our task is already
This was easy.
Altair 2, I have our next location.
Well done. Where to?
Agamemnon's tomb in Argolis.
Layla to the Altair 2. It wasn't easy, but I'm in.
I still don't understand. An AI, or some other kind of consciousness, is in the staff, which is used to open the Great Seal to Atlantis?
Partly right. The symbols in these tombs are somehow tied to the symbols on the seal.
How?
I'll let you know, once I find one.
Guess I'm taking your word for it. Be careful in there.
What a find!
What is it?
And spoil the surprise? All I'll say is prepare to be amazed when I get back. There must be some way over this thing. There's plates on the floor. I should be careful. Layla to the Altair 2. It wasn't easy, but I'm in.
I still don't understand. An AI, or some other kind of consciousness, is in the staff, which is used to open the Great Seal to Atlantis?
Partly right. The symbols in these tombs are somehow tied to the symbols on the seal.
How?
I'll let you know, once I find one.
Guess I'm taking your word for it. Be careful in there.
What a find!
What is it?
And spoil the surprise? All I'll say is prepare to be amazed when I get back. Layla to the Altair 2. It wasn't easy, but I'm in.
I still don't understand. An AI, or some other kind of consciousness, is in the staff, which is used to open the Great Seal to Atlantis?
Partly right. The symbols in these tombs are somehow tied to the symbols on the seal.
How?
I'll let you know, once I find one.
Guess I'm taking your word for it. Be careful in there.
What a find!
What is it?
And spoil the surprise? All I'll say is prepare to be amazed when I get back. Those plates on the floor. I should be careful. Must be some way over this thing. Dead end.
The first symbol is near.
symbol!
The first of 3. You've done well, Air.
It almost looks like a constellation.
Layla, all of our readings are being jammed.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. But there's still 2 more to uncover. I'm going back into the Animus.
There have been too many bugs, Layla. We need to stop and figure out what's happening.
We'll stop once I've opened the seal. Layla out.
You found Eteocles' tomb. Well done, Keeper. Keeper, the air of memories.
I suppose you...
Every step brings you down a...
Vimos.
The air will know.
Altair 2, or Cassandra's found the next location.
Great work. Where to?
The tomb of Eteocles. I think I found a way in.
Altair 2, found my way in. I think I'm getting good at this.
There might be a second career in this, if assassin isn't your thing. I still think this is a bad idea, Layla. We don't know the source of the radio interference, and there are temporal discrepancies in the Animus memories.
Noted, Doctor. Layla out. Strange. I thought floor spikes were a Persian thing. Here lies the King of Thebes. I still can't believe I'm seeing it with my own eyes. So well preserved. It looks like the organic matter, the paint, the wood, none of it has aged a day.
The chemical composition of the air might act as a natural form of preservation.
There are tombs all over the world where corpses still have hair and nails intact, even millennia after burial.
Let's talk about corpses after I'm out of here. Incredible. These statues are in perfect condition.
The second symbol is close. You have done well to get this far, despite the interloper.
The interloper? Do you mean Vic? Or someone else? The second symbol! Another part of a constellation. Maybe they fit together. Altair 2, can you read me?
The interloper can hear us.
The interloper? Who?
Layla, we hear you, but you're breaking up. Did you say you found the second symbol?
I did. And Cassandra knows where the third is. I'm sure of it. I'm gonna dive back in.
As your doctor, and as your friend, I insist that we stop this. We're not able to guarantee you're safe in there.
The staff makes me immortal,
staff?
Vic. I'll be fine.
Layla, please.
Keeper, the tomb. In this tomb, the heir of memories will see how life grows from a dead place.
Life growing from a tomb. If I hadn't seen the stuff work, I wouldn't believe it.
The heir's task is to bring life where there was death, and your task dooms you to endure loss.
I would hold them.
Remember that answer.
You don't have to tell me, Alethea.
And now,
I suppose...
Altair 2, come in.
Altair 2 here.
The next stop is the Tomb of Orion. I'll show you how to get there when I get back.
Altair 2, can you read me?
We hear you. Layla, there's something you need to know. The interference in the comms is coming from an outside source. If I didn't know any better, I'd say someone was listening in.
It must be related to the staff.
That's just it. I recognize the interference pattern. It isn't Isu. It almost reminds me of an erudito hacking algorithm.
I'd recognize a hack if I saw one. Besides, once I find the third symbol, it won't matter. If only I knew which order they go in.
You could try randomly guessing. There's not that many combinations.
There's no guarantee I get 2 chances at opening the seal. After this, we're going back to Atlantis and I'll figure something out. This raider was poisoned.
we are approaching the final symbol. If the Keeper doesn't know the order of the symbols, her brother will.
Altair 2, can you read me?
We hear you. Layla, there's something you need to know. The interference in the comms is coming from an outside source. If I didn't know any better, I'd say someone was listening in.
It must be related to the staff.
That's just it. I recognize the interference pattern. It isn't Isu. It almost reminds me of an erudito hacking algorithm.
I'd recognize a hack if I saw one. Besides, once I find the third symbol, it won't matter. If only I knew which order they go in.
You could try randomly guessing. There's not that many combinations.
There's no guarantee I get 2 chances at opening the seal. After this, we're going back to Atlantis and I'll figure something out.
We are approaching the final symbol. If the Keeper doesn't know the order of the symbols, her brother will.
final symbol. Another part of a constellation. They must fit together. Altair 2, can you read me? Okay, Layla, think this through. Outside the tomb of Eteocles, Alethea said Deimos would show me what the Keeper can't. But Theas had answers Theras didn't and was killed for it.
The heir is wise.
Altair 2, come in, please.
Layla, that you? Did you find the symbol?
3 for 3. We need to head back to Atlantis. In the meantime, let's run the symbols I found against known constellations. Consider the research plan B.
What's plan A?
Cassandra knew where the symbols were, but not the order they go in. Alethea thinks Deimos may hold that secret. We have his DNA.
What? Layla, are you crazy?
I'm not crazy. I'm committed, and you should be too. When I get back to Atlantis, I'm getting this done whether you're on my side or not.
No. Maybe a little more. Yeah, there you are. Are you?
I don't want to do this.
Are you?
The name is Deimos.
No,
Oh, I'm real.
Your heart rate's accelerated and your body temp is
Itira! Korgath! Metin!
I'm not here to hurt you, Phidias. Gorgath! Metin!
Layla, you're not safe! No!
Don't be afraid.
Tell me what I want.
Tina! Korgath!
Layla, we're remote and...
Tira, Gorgath, Metin.
Layla? Come in.
Vic, you had no right!
I had to pull you out. Diving into Deimos' mind almost killed you.
The interloper. He is listening.
He?
Sigma, I'm opening fire.
Doc, fall back. Kiyoshi's been hit!
Altair 2, come in. Altair 2! Vic! Anyone! Can you hear me?
The Great Seal has waited.
I'm...
The trials of the air.
You're right.
Yours is a role of strength.
This symbol was...
The air
It was this symbol.
The air doesn't just experience.
I remember! Phidias somehow unlocked the order of the symbol.
Layla, can you...
Vic!
Sigma Force soldiers stormed the ship. Kiyoshi...
We need to go dark until we...
Before we go,
It's good to hear your voice.
please, Don't go in until we know we can keep a secure connection.
I'm hearing you, Doctor. Atlantis has waited this long. It can wait a little longer.
He'll be glad to hear your voice.
come here.
What is it?
Some merc calling him...
Whoever came to Alpon...
You? Impossible!
Well, I haven't.
I see that now, don't I? But I paid this other...
By the look on your face.
It didn't. Then I sent him to bargain peace, but he botched that...
Next time, hire the real eagle bearer.
Not enough. But if you get...
I'll stop the pot.
I'll help you...
Time to show the pot.
Feel free to take a look. Enjoy your day, Mistios. Have a good day.
Locris, land of salt and more salt.
Nice to see you, Commander.
Lower the sail!
Well, we can probably salvage that. leaving the helm!
The pirates are Poseidon's problem.
What have you done? Didn't you hear?
Those ships attacked.
I sent them.
Now you tell him?
Didn't think I had to say don't sink the
I'll do it.
He hasn't worked.
I'll get him making sword.
For salt workers, they're...
I'll talk to them.
Though we can't just arm them and tell them to fight. There's only one man.
The villagers...
Another Mystios? Look, please, really?
Are you the blacksmith?
I was. Then another Myst...
I heard the
poor boy lit my forge. But somehow...
But you're the only smith in town.
No need to worry. All Kalipidis Kasaf...
Sounds it.
With a strong Mystios at my side, we'll have weapons before nightfall. Excellent work. Well...
I have more than...
Well, this is certain.
Your tools.
The eagle something said they were stolen.
I'll get them.
Of course. You've been...
I should be careful. High security here.
Must be pretty excited by now, getting out of here for a new life.
My last day.
Old
Thank you, Mistios.
I can't say it enough!
Apa δεν στρέχετε!
Κατάρα, ανέχομαι!
Another Mistios? Look, Chris.
I've got your tools right here.
Ah, what a day. You should be proud. You've given this old man purpose again. Now, if you could just set those aside for a moment, I'll get started.
Kalipidis! Kalipidis? Poor Kalipidis. That's not good.
Did you hear the supply ships got sunk before reaching shore? Gonna starve to death before the pirates even get here.
If it isn't the new Eagle...
Trust me.
Look, you want to be used...
I can get your stallion back.
What for?
The pirates are coming.
Sure enough. But I bred this one just for Megacles.
It's not a good one.
Exactly.
I'll get back Mega... Let's go. Ella. Yeah! Ella. Ella. Come on. Here you go. When the real Eagle Bearer says she's going to do something, she does it. What are you?
The first of you Eagle Bearers rode east to find this fruit. Said that the horse that eat...
The Eagle Bearer...
Don't believe me? For how...
Wait! That's not good.
An adorer!
It suits you. It makes your head...
As it should.
Whatever you say.
I don't know about what...
Then I'm bringing you back to Alponos.
Didn't you hear? Our ships were sunk by some crazed mist.
I'm the Eagle Bearer.
You don't look anything like the other Eagle Bearer. Are you two a team or something?
There is no other Eagle Bearer. He's an imposter. Like you.
If I'm an imposter, what am I doing with Ajax's, my helmet?
That's Ajax's helmet?
But of course, it gives the wearer immortality. I paid the other Eagle Bearer a fortune to find its whereabouts for me. Then I set off to retrieve it, as any hero would. I was on my way back when...
There is no other Eagle Bearer. Get that through your thick helmet.
Freeze!
Fair citizens of Alponos, your great warrior, the eternal Ajax, has returned! People of Alponos, rise from your salt mills, descend the great Ajax!
You are not Ajax, and that new eagle bearer...
Nonsense!
Enough! Prepare yourself, Locrians.
This'll be easier than I thought. Now...
What?
It's okay. This is a magical helmet. The other...
If you say...
I will now endure pure flame to show you the gods' pleasure.
Smother it.
It hurts! The helmet's not working! The helmet's not working!
Oh, God. This is going to be a long day. This could not have gone worse. This has been a long, long day.
You're back just in time. How's...
Nikia's dead.
She what? All right.
Kalipidis?
What kind of accident? Enough!
We haven't even talked about...
Did you find him?
Ajax had this helmet that he...
And?
It didn't.
Ah.
Tell me about...
I would ask literally anyone else. But what...
Let's go.
Not a lot of people would have been honest with me the way you were. I respect that. I just hope there's still a chance we can make this right.
I will do everything I can to save these people. They still need us to fight with them. Go! Oh!
There was something...
You fought well.
As did you. Forget what happened.
Don't thank me.
You mercenaries are all the same. But we agreed.
Now I need to find...
I can help. I found this note on the pirate lead.
Making invade.
Their plan would have worked if the real... What will you do?
I'll think of some.
The actual eagle bearer.
Despite everything you tried...
What a glorious mess it was.
People are...
I didn't kill anyone, but you did. We make a great team that way.
The fact that Megacles and the pirate...
Everyone pays to hear
I'm impressed.
I can be. You never thought about it.
No?
The Adrestia?
I'm glad...
Waiting for you!
What's wrong?
My parents.
Herodotus.
I thought I'd be able to see them. I'm sorry to ask this of you.
Of course, my friend.
Thank you. this is it.
How does it feel?
It feels like...
That's a first.
To my eyes, it's home. Challenges we overcome always seem easier.
Hold my head high.
You're right.
Lead the way.
Living near the docks was so exciting as a child.
How so?
There was always a new ship to see, new people to watch. From the sailors, often a new word to learn. Most of which got me in trouble.
I'm sure your mother remembered those days fondly.
I know I do. So many faces I don't recognize.
You've been gone a long time.
Even so, I was hoping there'd be someone I know. Someone who would remind me of my life before I left.
We've only just arrived. It'll be okay.
Here we are. This is where I called home for most of my childhood.
Most?
I came to Samos at a young age, but I was born in Aligarnassos. Those are days I'd rather not remember. It doesn't look like it's changed much in my absence.
A tablet? Looks like some old writing. The ships never stay for long. Samos is a place people come for a visit, but not to live. Is there something about this place I don't yet see?
One of my first writings. I was always restless here. Always wanting to learn more about the world beyond, and the world that was.
This pottery looks special.
My father always felt art was a great outlet when things seemed overwhelming.
One of your toys?
It was my brother's. I often hid it when he wouldn't let me play with it.
Herodotus!
Mistor!
Praise the...
It has indeed. As are you.
I can't believe you've come. I should... You have some nerve, little brother. You stroll back...
Stop it!
We came to Samos.
You must have swum here then. And who are you exactly?
I'm a...
Oh, how nice.
I couldn't stay.
You could have... I have things to attend to.
At least tell...
We marked a spot on the nearby
His eyes...
He probably...
It's a bit late.
I know this wasn't the one...
But perhaps it was the one I deserved.
I'll come with you.
I'd like that.
If you're ready, we should go.
Waiting to... I used to know this island as well as my own home.
Seems like a nice place to grow up.
It was. I spent a lot of time on my own, with Theodoros and Mistor. My parents were influential here, so they were often busy.
But it wasn't a life for you.
There's always so many ships you can see sail away as a before you feel the pull to leave. Theodoros was talking about. My parents used to love walking here. I can't believe this is where my parents last stood. Where I should have been here.
There's no point thinking about...
But...
You're not a fighter, Herodotus.
Perhaps you're right.
I want you to remember that while we're on some...
I'll try.
If there's...
I always feel more comfortable.
I'm not going to... And I know they...
They meant everything to me. I'm sorry I didn't come back sooner. There was so... Father, your compassion is sub... Watch out!
Why do I have a feeling they don't belong here?
I've never heard of them being on Samos. Something is going on. Maybe
Stay close.
We can't wait much longer, do you? Now isn't the gods cursed is warring?
Neither. It was...
Whoever it was.
Something is happening.
He's right.
Then it's another reason for you to go.
This is my home too.
If it's not safe...
He's plenty safe.
Of course. Come, mister. If this fool...
They weren't much help.
Something doesn't add up.
I think they were...
But why?
That's what we need to find out.
If they're somewhere on this island, they'd stay away from the...
Let's start there.
I'll follow you in after you've finished.
Killing everyone inside.
Yes, that. So this...
You were right to suggest we look here.
We still need to find out what they were doing.
Athenian and Spartan uniforms.
They could have the people of Samos believe they were attacking from either side.
These coins aren't like any I've seen before.
I have. They're Persian.
There's a list of names here.
I recognize these names. They're all quite influential on Samos. But Missos is missing.
I didn't take them for the heirloom type.
How did they? That's our family's sigil.
They must have stolen it.
There's no way they could have found that on their own. It was given to them.
I didn't take the followers of Ares to be lovers of poetry.
They're not. This work, it's awfully close to the style Theodorus uses. Why would his writings be here?
Let me go! Someone help!
I'm afraid to...
This island and these people...
Persia wants to take control of Samos.
You're right.
I only wish...
What is it?
If Persia is involved, they...
Someone with time...
And influence on Samos. Yes. Other than myself. With everything we found.
It's Mistor. He brought the followers of Ares here to help Persia.
I was afraid you'd say that.
What do you want to do now?
I need to talk to Theodorus. I don't understand why he'd do this.
Rahmi can be a powerful motivator, as can the promise of power.
But he already had both of those.
I know you want to understand it all, but we don't always get the answers we seek.
Why have you not let...
That's enough. Put away your disdain for me.
And who...
Mister.
That can't be. We aim to free some...
Then he kept that...
Theodoros!
I know you care deeply.
We tasked ourselves with protecting someone.
Where to?
To find Mister.
Yes, Mister knows we want to see. Where is Theodoros? Where would he be?
We should look there.
Pretty bird.
This area will be well defended.
Something there. I'll rip you apart!
I'll get you out of here.
Lead the way.
You should be safe now. Where is Mistor?
After he ordered me locked up... It seems you were right.
It hurts.
I've treated you terribly. You just remind me of
Samos should thank the gods.
They'll know of all you did here. We may have lost...
You know what needs to be done now, right?
Unfortunately, I do.
You can stay behind if you want. I can do it myself.
No, I need to see him. I need to know why he did this.
Victory!
Okay, you got...
How could you do this?
That was an unfortunate...
I can't trust...
It doesn't matter now.
Everyone will know what...
Oh, I hope you do. I've always...
What do you mean?
The ship's around...
Let him go. We need to stop the...
In position for sailing!
The helm's all yours, Commander.
It's up to us.
Archers! Forward! Sails! Rowers in position! Ready! Get them!
heaving to hell!
Samos is...
What about Misto?
After his failure,
Theodoros has...
He is the Theodoros I remembered. He was always willing to...
Then you believe things will be okay?
Of course. Theodoros has work to do here. And he understands mine is elsewhere.
Good.
Thank you for everything, Cassandra. Without you, I couldn't have gotten through this.
I'm here to see Socrates.
Cassandra!
You know who I am?
Of course I do. Socrates never stops talking about you.
And you are?
His wife, of course. I'm Xanthippe.
Socrates never...
Typical. The only time he's quiet is when he's...
So where is Socrates?
That's what I'd like to know.
Sounds like a good place.
I was just about to...
How long have you and Socrates been married?
It's been quite some time now.
What is... about him that you love so much?
Love is not the word I'd use. It frustrates me to no end.
That doesn't surprise me.
Even so, it's worth the frustration. His mind is like no other. Not to mention, he's quite a good lover.
That is not something I wanted to picture. It must be why Alcibiades seems so infatuated with him.
Don't mention that name around me. Always coming by drunk, sending Socrates gifts like giant cakes.
I didn't know.
It's fine.
Sentipi over here! Xantippe!
What is it?
Socrates!
For what?
I have no idea.
That fool!
I'll find him.
This is his do.
I can't believe Socrates was arrested. And... Find out what happened.
They'll be on high alert here.
I'll cut your heart out!
Cassandra, what are you doing?
I could ask you that.
Well, here I am. Though I'm more...
We've known each other a long...
You've taught me that the blade can
I was worried about you.
Your care is appreciated, but if you...
You're not going to trial.
I understand your concern, but what good would escape?
You would go to trial just...
Exactly. You have your...
What were you arrested for?
I haven't the slight...
And that doesn't...
Sometimes understanding does not come at the moment we would like.
About?
I went to see the Pythia, and she told me there is none what...
Socrates.
It matters not what you believe she is or she isn't. I must examine not only her words, but...
What does that have to do with...
I believe my time here and...
Since you won't...
That's not necessary.
I'll find out why she told you that. I won't let you go to...
Cass...
I'll come back when I... to stay hidden.
You're dead! Come here, you!
Hey!
Oh no.
You remember me?
Just go.
You are mine! Go! Go! How did you...
might be a bit of blood when you go upstairs.
You again?
I'm here for a different...
After last time, they tortured me. I thought that...
I didn't mean for that.
Just hurry.
There's something you need to know.
What do you mean?
Just that. I've killed them all.
You may have unmasked those who made the decision.
Then I'll find and...
That is not possible.
You told Socrates something.
Questioning...
I know why you speak, and I know who controls...
The cult didn't tell...
The cult wouldn't allow...
Which is why I was very careful.
An ally?
I know much of Socrates.
Get to the...
You know the gods don't speak through me. I feel Socrates is the one who can convince others of this.
So you're hoping he comes to the
It matters not if Socrates believes they exist.
This is
Whatever you do.
I understand.
Exactly. Although, if you truly wish to...
Distraught. Thank you. This is it.
Please, don't come back here again. Ah! Find the door and take the pouches.
Sorry for sharing my fear of doom with you.
What was that?
It's bigger than I thought. He has to be around here somewhere. You don't need to be scared.
That doesn't mean you won't kill...
I'm a friend of...
You are?
Socrates is one of the most frustrating people I've...
What you call frustrating,
Why were those men after...
For some reason, they wanted these writings of Socrates's. Well,
that seems like a stretch.
One of them had a big mouth. He mentioned something about the priest at the sanctuary of Athens.
I'll take care of it.
Thank you. It hurts me to say this after all I've learned from him, but
So you're going to stop?
It feels I have no choice.
I'll be sure to give him...
Thank you.
That student gave me an idea. Xantippe said there was a symposium. Maybe I can convince the others who were there to help Socrates. I'm not sure why the priests want Socrates gone, but I need to take care of them. I need to talk to them. Maybe I can convince them.
Do not students take what they learn from their teachers? What then if the teacher...
You assume the students aren't wise enough to understand the flaws of the teacher, without the teachings of those before him?
I don't think that's... Oh, perhaps this...
I've never heard...
It's never too late to learn. But even so, one doesn't need to know who they are to answer.
If we listen to others and take what they...
So, no matter who is speaking, student or...
Your appearance betrays you, Mystios.
Something like that. He's the reason...
Socrates? Ha! If it's another...
It doesn't matter if he's your worst enemy. If they're willing to imprison someone like Socrates...
So, you want us to help out?
I don't care why you help. If I hadn't said his name, would you think it was right?
If it's as you say, and it was for his words?
And aren't you afraid it could happen to you?
Of course. If we can...
If you believe that...
Fine, fine. You've made your point, and you've made it well.
That makes it worth it.
We'll be on our way then. We'll gather some...
If you're like Socrates...
Wow, I've never seen someone convinced...
Is that so? I guess...
Is there an age at which it would suddenly be okay to debate with them? What then of the night...
I can't even have a normal...
Normal is no fun. Look at...
Headaches?
Debate!
You're the first kid I've met.
Don't tell the others, but I'm envious...
You're on the right path.
Aristocles.
It does sound like countless others I've heard around Athens.
I can do that? Huh.
I like it.
Thank you. Well...
That was too close.
I see you! Gallon di Argirion Sikatasan!
Once we have the Babylus, we simply add a few special notes. Fuck. You would have Babylus and their own and Socrates.
Those priests must be the ones who hired the purpose and want to get rid of Socrates.
That isn't... Someone shoot! Someone help me!
Now that the priests are dead, they won't be able to testify against... Socrates, you're... here.
I am.
What happened? The trial couldn't have taken...
Had I been given the chance to defend myself...
That's...
Apparently, those who had charges to bring against me...
It sounds like...
There were also some people protesting my...
Do you really need to, huh?
No, but you...
Did you have time to find an answer?
I thought it would have taken much longer than it...
We should get you home.
In some ways, that will... Being free feels good, but I don't believe Xanthippe will be happy with me.
She has a good reason to be mad this time.
We argue often about how I need to be careful with what I say and what I said. This will only give her more cause to bring it up.
That doesn't sound very fun.
Oh, you misunderstand. I love it.
You do?
People see Xanthippe and believe it is her beauty that drew me to her. But it is her argumentative spirit I lost for.
Nobody ever likes that about me.
Having my opinions and thoughts challenged helps me to refine them and to grow as a person.
And she likes these arguments?
Oh, I doubt it. But it is in those fiery moments that her spirit is strongest, like an untamed horse.
Don't call her a horse to her face.
I'm afraid your advice is a bit too late.
Get somewhere safe, Socrates.
What should I do? Never back.
I wonder what that was about.
Things I do? Sometimes hard to know.
Let's hurry back before anything else happens.
You came back. Finally. I'm ready to return to Athens.
You will be happy to hear...
Ah, then something...
I just remembered. A student of... What did you do that for?
Nobody asked him to write the...
Even so, why not?
Because of a story.
All right.
The king of Egypt, Thamos, was... But Thamos disagreed. He believed the people would no longer...
You don't want your own words written down, so others can't use them.
Much like creatures in a painting, the words sit there unmoving.
That's the part you like.
All who speak, that is why I choose to speak and not write. That is why any words of mine that last beyond my final breath will be...
I should get going.
As am I.
I doubt I could stop.
We like to believe that action means progress, but it's control that's so truly desired. The more we do, the more...
Meaning?
Meaning we must sometimes let life un...
I'll keep that in mind. I almost forgot.
You know...
Stay out of...
awaiting your orders, Commander. Commander, away. You're released until further orders.
There's much to do, and many unknowns on our horizon. There's much to do, and many unknowns on... There's much to do, and many...
Goddess of war and wisdom, does it please you, I wonder, to watch your city on the verge of battle? That wasn't a bird.
The gates are shut. No trade can come or go. And an army of Spartans waits for its prey.
Behold!
It was the one job I gave.
I would have attempted it.
It's not as easy as it seems.
Then let's pay tribute to them. My opinion on death is a nebulous one, because I know nothing about it. Therefore, I know I shouldn't be afraid.
I'm not afraid either.
Many are, because they don't know what death holds for them. one can only trust that the gods know for certain.
She never got to be a little...
Which you did out of respect for.
Thank you for giving...
There are countless others here in Elysium.
Athens owes him a debt.
They didn't call him the first citizen of Athens. We only knew him as he presented himself to...
This war has taken...
Maybe so, but as a Spartan, he fulfilled...
I could have helped.
Your survival avenges him. He will...
The people will remember how we...
I heard Cleon was found on the beach.
It was no worse than what he would have done to his...
Either way, let him spend his eternity...
I drink...
Who am I to say...
Well, this... Cassandra killed the monger as an act of espionage. There's been no love scene.
Beauty is short.
And to that... A tribute is... now, dear teacher...
I'm afraid...
Then some...
I sometimes feel like...
You may be right.
I think it...
Of course.
I figured I'd take my...
It will take some getting used to.
The docks near Athens.
I'm sure there'll be some...
I sometimes pinch myself.
With your writings? It won't soon be...
The world will be better knowing. My mind is flooded with the memories of all we...
Do you have a favorite?
How could I possibly decide? You opened my eyes to so much.
None of those things...
How could I ignore...
You couldn't. Which...
I wonder what the great
It's like you said.
It feels we met so long ago.
I'm glad you visited.
I guess this is it.
I've never been...
To do so is to impart a sense of finality.
Good luck in your travels, Irovodo.
I'll share my stories with you.
Your voice would have made Odysseus...
Who are you? What are you doing?
Gods, how I've missed it.
Cassandra?
I got your note.
Everyone's hunting for the Mystios with the broken spear.
No matter where I used to hide on Kefalonia.
That's because you...
Me? You're the one who couldn't hide it.
Listen, we both know I was the one who was best...
You're joking.
Come, it'll be like old...
And, ready or not? You call this hide? Your tracking's...
Well, I thought this game was silly.
After... Oh, this is too much fun.
And I want to hear about...
Oh, my
Κατάπαυσον!
Your life sounds so exciting.
My breath?
On Kefalon.
Don't move.
You were under...
Few sharks.
Sharks!
Nothing I couldn't take. I did, man.
Oh, Gus.
Anais?
See.
I see.
Oh, Faye.
Oh, I'm glad you came.
So you're married?
Seeing you brought back so many
Where did he go?
Once the war started, Spartans came for his sword.
You have a...
Arion.
Why aren't we...
He always goes to the same...
Training alone?
Yes, of course. You... Gods know he doesn't listen to his boring mother. But you've seen...
All right.
Thank you.
I'll find Arion.
My husband used to take him to the cave on...
Wait.
Yes. Worries me sick. He calls them his friends and...
If they don't attack me, I won't attack them.
Whoa!
You must be Ari.
Why should I?
Your mother and I have known each other for a long time.
But I don't want to.
I know you come.
You know nothing! I don't want to talk.
You've spent enough time here.
I don't try.
That's enough! Your mother sent me here to...
Okay.
You're not still mad at me for the cave, are you? Fine.
σε περίδι βούλους έχει ψυχάσει.
Ίσως ο χείρος παρεδίασε την θύραν και εισήλθε, ενώ ελάμβανον τα μήλα. Ή ίσως ανέωξε...
Άκουε του εαυτού σου.
There you both are! You didn't have to send any...
I know you can't.
She yelled at...
You yelled at... You wouldn't come with me. There were wolves...
I hate you!
Next time, think twice before you... Anais, wait. You're not still mad...
No, but it's... Since his...
I'm...
Arion wants to be a man.
If Arion learns to...
I can't work this farm alone. He won't listen to me, but he looks up.
I'll talk to
You flatter yourself. Just show him how to plant seeds.
Hello, Arion.
Hello.
What's wrong?
I miss my pater. No.
Okay, you don't have...
I guess.
I lost my father when I was young. I ran far, far away. My only friend in the world was Icarus. One day, a bully threw a rock and me...
What did you do?
I cut off his finger.
The spear of...
You can, but first... Your mother wants you to become a farmer.
But farming is...
Whenever I see the sunrise, I'm never sure I'll get to see it set. I walk good. Ever heard of the poet Hesiodus?
No, but I know Homer, and Achilles, and Hector, and Odysseus, and Dionysus.
Study Homer if you want to learn to put people in the ground. But study Hesiodus, and you'll learn to grow things out of it.
Boring.
So, now we're going to burn some bushes.
Why?
For new life to grow, we need to clear away the old.
Why?
Because they choke the earth, stopping new plants from growing.
Why?
Now I'm going to show you.
But I love...
If you're going to feed your family, you're going to have to sacrifice a few chicken.
What happened to the bully?
He went and got his brother.
You didn't have any...
Not until one little girl stood between...
Really?
That little girl with...
Mater?
Maybe one day.
Yeah. She taught me about his...
Your boy is a fast.
Thank you. It's been nice having you around, Cassandra. But I feel bad. There is a market in the...
An evening?
Don't worry about him.
I should find out what Anais likes before our evening together. So this is where Anais keeps her wine. Smells strong. I'm getting lightheaded just sniffing it. Anais must have a lifetime supply of olives stashed here. Anais never told me she made honey.
you are. Now, let's find something to eat and drink, shall Remember when we used to steal food from the markets of Kefalonia?
We could steal from this one, for old time's sake.
Ah, always the troublemaker.
Welcome, my friends. I have a wonderful selection of wine.
You've been all over the world. You must know all the best wines.
We'll have the...
I like my wine strong, but this... Everything smells so delicious. My mouth is watering.
Smell that? That's the tastiest food in all of the year.
Oh, decisions, decisions.
We'll take the lamb with...
Oh, I love olives.
Meaning προκάλεσα τις...
Oh, I can't tell you how much I needed this.
Αδύνατον εστί. Φαντασίας λέω.
Welcome, welcome. If you've got sweet teeth...
Yum! Choose wisely. I love sweets.
We'll have the strawberry.
Oh, this is fine. It's late. We... Arion!
Bandits! They came and...
You shouldn't have tried to fight them.
This wouldn't have happened if you had...
He'll be all right.
You're right.
Cassandra.
Anything.
Having you here was the first time I...
Anais.
The fact that you listened to me and didn't teach Arion to...
I care about you.
I understand.